Introduction to PixelLab. Today we are going to look at some tools of PixelLab and how they are used in graphic design. Let us start. So when you open your PixelLab app like this is what it will first display, or this is what you'll see. So when you look at this interface, we can see that we have some tools at the bottom and then some tools at the top. Let me show the tools at the top I'm talking about. I'm talking about these ones. Then at the bottom, I'm talking about these ones. These ones. I think you can see those ones. So when you open your PixelLab like this, the first thing you have to do is you first delete this demo text. There's this demo text which appears on the screen. First delete it. So this is how you delete it. You come and click on here where there is that delete icon. Then delete it like that. From there you can now put a text into your workspace. How do you do that? You use the plus icon. This plus icon is up here. That plus icon, it is used to put elements in the workspace. You click on it like this. So there you can put text, you can put date, you can put stickers, shapes, even images, you can even draw. So here we want to put a text. We shall touch on a text. Then a demo text will come on our screen, which is the new text. So for you to edit that text, you double tap on it like this. Then it will open for you a keyboard where you can delete this one and then type in what you want. After typing in like that, you can change these small letters to capital letters by clicking here. When you click there like that, it changes to capital letters like that. Now, if that is what you want, then just click here where there is the word OK. Click there like that. Then this text will automatically come to your workspace. From here, you can now start editing your text. So if you're going to edit the text, you have to use what we call the text tool. It has a letter A icon. You look at the bottom, or you'll see letter A. That is the text tool, which is indicated with a letter A, meaning this one. So you have to first touch there like that. Have to select that one. Then you select the word that you want to edit. When you do like that, these elements will appear here. But if you have not selected the word, these elements will not appear even though you touch on the icon A. You see, if you have not selected like that, those tools will disappear. But when you select it like that, these tools will appear again. So from here we have the edit tool. If you want to edit the text, you just have to come and click here and then you edit. If you want to delete, just click there and then delete. If you want to copy, just touch there and then you copy. Yeah, so here we have copied. Let us delete it. How you see the download tools have disappeared again. So for them to appear, you touch on the text, then it will appear. Then there is the copy, there is the to font, to back. I'll explain those ones later. Then let us to come to font to this one called the position tool. It will help you to move your text to any position that you want it. There is the relative position. For it will just carry the text either to the center or to the left or to the right, anywhere that you want. It just carries it like that. There is the color. There is the size tool. This one will help you to increase the size or reduce the size of your text. Then there is the color tool to help you to change the color of your text to any color that you want. You see, can leave it to red like that. Then we have the opacity tool. I'll explain that one later. The rotate tool can help you to rotate your text to any angle that you want it. I think you can see. There is the font where there is AB. It helps you to change the font of your text. Come here, the fonts are already there. Just select the font that you want your text to look like. Like that. Then this one, it can make your text to be broad, italic. You can even underline it. And if you want to cancel all those effects that you have put, you just have to touch here. I mean these last ones. This one, it cancels out all the effect that you had put to the text. So there is this one, the curve. It helps you to curve your text at any angle that you want it. Then there is the background. It gives a background to your text. When you enable it, I think you can see, it gives the background to your text. Let us remove it. Then there is alignment. This one helps you to align your text either to the right, to the center, or to the left. So this is the left alignment. When you touch in the middle here, it gives you the center alignment. When you touch this last one, to give you right alignment. So let us leave it to the center alignment. This one, the spacing, to create the spacing in your letters like that. Can you let us take back the spacing to 0, to the normal. Then there is the line spacing. That is what it does. Let us take it back to 0. That is the normal. Then there is stroke. You see, it adds stroke to your text. It adds stroke. That is what they call stroke. The outline. Let us remove it. Then there is shadow, inner shadow. Like when we put a shadow, it looks like that. Let us change the shadow to white so that it can be seen. I think you can see. That is the shadow. So let us remove it. There is I will explain some of these ones later. Let us look at something else. So let us see, how do you change the color of the background, or how do you change the background of your workspace. This is what you do. Have to first come and touch here. That tool which is down, touch on it like this. Then it will give you the options. You can change the color from here. Then touch on color. Then select the color that you want. Touch on the color that you want, like that. For this case, I'll go with white. So can even change the size of the workspace by coming here where there is image size. I mean here, this is where you change the size of the workspace. This is 1280. We can change it, and then we make it. Can make it 500, like that. You see, that is how you change it. Let us take it back to what it was at first. 1280. So let us look at another tool. This one we shall call it the object tool, or we can call it the shape tool. We can even call it the image tool. I'm talking about this one in the middle. So this tool deals with the images, objects, shapes. When you touch on it like this, it helps you to edit shapes and images, including including other objects that you may put in your workspace. For example, if you want to add an image, you come and touch on the plus icon up here, then you go from gallery, then from there it will take you direct to your gallery. Select the image that you want to use. I'll select this one like this, since it is facing this side, but for me I want to face the other side. I'll touch here so that it can change the direction in which it is facing. When I touch here like this, it will come this side and then face this side. Then if it is what I want, I'll click on this. There is a tick somewhere here, touch on it like that, then it will come in my workspace. From there I'll just touch on the image, then I drag it to where I want it to be. If I want to increase the size of the image, this is what I will do. I'll touch here. Do you see this area? I'll touch there like this, then I drag it to increase the size. If I want to reduce, I'll just push it up like that to reduce in the size. Then I touch in the middle here. If I want to move it, I touch in the middle here, just on the image. Then I drag it where I want it to be. Want it to be here. From there, I can add shape from here. As I told you, you have to first touch on that shape icon here. Let me show again this one. Have to touch it like that, then it will display these other tools. There is sticker, input, draw, and then shape. Then you touch on shape. A shape has already come here, but it is in white, so it cannot be seen. For you to see it, you can first come here and change the color. Just scroll here, like this. Then you can now change the color from there like that. So we have seen our shape has come. If it is the one that we want, we shall confirm it from here on this tick sign, like this. Then here we can now resize the shape. You can either touch here, you can drag there, or drag here. If you pull it out this side like this, it will increase in size. If you bring it down, to also increase. But if you want to reduce, just push it up like this, and you touch in the middle. I mean the middle here. If you want to move it, touch in the middle like this, and then move it to where you want it to be, like this. So that's where I want it to be. If I have finished, I'll just touch anywhere on the screen where there is no any element in a free space. For example, here, just touch here like this. Then I'll look for another thing to add. For now, that is done. If I want to add a sticker, just come and touch on a sticker like this. Stickers will come. Then I'll just select the one that I want. Then I put it where I want like that. if I want to draw something, I'll come and then I just touch on draw, then the pencil is there. Just use your finger on the screen and then draw what you want, like this. That is drawing. Still, if it is you don't want it like that, this is how you delete it. Here where there is this X, just come and touch on this X like this. Then they'll ask you, are you sure you want to cancel this current option? You'll confirm it, then it will disappear like that. Again, now if you want to edit your text again, you come here on the text. You see, when I try to touch on the text, it is the image which is being highlighted, meaning this image has come into the text. So if I don't want this image to be involved, what do? I'll use the layer panel. The layer panel is this one. I'll come here like this. Then they'll bring for me the elements that I have added in my workspace. I'll lock the elements that I don't want to touch or to move, like this. Here it means that I've locked it. Now even if I touch it like this, it cannot be selected. Also lock this one since I don't want to change its position, and also lock this one. Then I'll leave the one that I want to change the location, or the one that I want to edit. So for this layout panel to disappear, again just touch here to disappear like this. Then you go on with editing. You see, now I can touch on it like this. Now I want to edit the text. It means that I'll have to come back to letter A first. I'll touch on A like this, then there I'll be able to edit it. I now come to alignment, then I change it to the the left alignment like that. I put it somewhere there like that. From there, if you want to add something in your background, again have to come on a plus sign up here. Then from gallery, you go to your gallery and then you select the background that you want to put. For example, you want to put this one, you'll select it like that. Then you confirm it from here, then it will come here. I think you have seen. Now this background, it is on top of all the other elements which we had put at first, so we have to push it behind. So this is the image. We cannot edit it if we have touched on letter A. What we have to first do, we have to first touch on this icon again, the one which deals with image and shapes, like this. Meaning this one have to first touch on it like this, then these elements will be displayed. Then when you here just touch on to back, it will send this element behind the other elements like this. You see, so this one they have come in front, for it has gone to the back. If you want to bring it back to the front, just click on to font, but we want it to be behind, so we click to back. From there, now let us come to opacity. There is this element called opacity. You can touch on it like this, then you reduce the opacity, will reduce the visibility of the element that you have put in. You can reduce it like this. You see, you can now put it at anywhere that you want. Can leave it at 23 like that, so that something can be seen in the background, but it's not too noisy. Now here, if you want to add another shape, again you come here. Let us first go and we lock these other elements. When you come back, I think we can see here when we touch on letter A, this is what to display. It will not give us an option of adding a shape, so I have to come and first touch here in the middle here, so that it will bring them. Then click there. From there, click here, so that you can select which shape you want. here like this. Then it will display a number of shapes. For example, you want a star, you want this one, you'll select it like that, then you put it where you want. Can reduce its size, from there you can now change the color, any color that you want. So with that, let us end here this tutorial. We meet in the next one. Thank you for watching. My name is Vanial Agustin. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and then share. Thank you.